As the scene continues to develop, star players in Valorant continue to overperform even with the spotlight on them. At the First Strike event, we had the chance to ask pros who are some underrated players at the moment that people should be watching out for as the scene develops.
Steel. I think a lot of people doubt Steel. I think people doubt his abilities. You know, people kind of counted him out when he switched from CS. You know, he had the Valve ban for the majors. He didn't really have success in Counter-Strike that he could have in Valorant because he was banned from the majors, and those were the big events, and he didn't get a chance to compete against a lot of the tier 1 teams that a lot of the other, you know, more experienced or equal level players did. So I think that Steel had a lot of doubt coming into this team and into this game. And I can say, but I play with him every day, and I don't know why people sleep on him. He's really good. He's really smart, and yeah, I think people should have given him a little more time before just counting him out from the start.
Very big positive.
Oh, unreal stuff there from Steel. What a reaction, and somehow gets the next one too. These guys are looking so damn good right now. Oh, that was so beautiful.
Underrated players. You know, I saw some players on Gen G that were doing well that they kind of fell off. I think GMD is still a great underrated player. He kind of had his foot in the door initially, and I think they fell off after when they kind of were starting to lose some tournaments. But I still think GMD is underrated. I think Caboose is underrated as well. I don't know, on my team, he doesn't get as much likeage as much as other duelists on other teams.
Probably Caboose or Mame on my team, honestly. People don't give them enough credit, and honestly, they deserve all the credit. They're hard workers.
Do get the tag as to where they are, but Tro gets 2 kills out of it. It's all up to Caboose now. Can he do it? Finds one. Is looking for another player here. He locates Wardell. Is it enough though? He's gonna run away. He has to commit to this. He's waiting for it. Wardell's gonna peek the corner. He's gonna go to half. Does he get the shot? He does! Caboose! What a play from Caboose! 3 kills yet again for your Red Bull clutch moment.
Underrated is a hard question because a lot of the good players right now are like rated pretty well, but I'd say probably Sick on Sentinels. I'm gonna give it to Sick on Sentinels. I feel like he doesn't get the spotlight that he should be getting, obviously because Sinatra is doing really well and he gets like most of it. But I think his clutch situations are really good and his fragging abilities are really good, and he doesn't play those agents like Phoenix, for example, or like, you know, those like duelists. And the fact he can put in that much number, I think he definitely deserves more credit for sure.
Maybe Neptune on Immortals. I know him from Counter-Strike. He was a very solid aimer. Still young, I believe. I think he's only 19 or 20, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe keep an eye on Neptune on Immortals for up-and-coming tournaments. He's a very, very cracked aimer and good overall player. I've never played with him personally, but I've played against him in pugs, and yeah, he's an absolute beast.
I think JC Stani is kind of underrated in a way. In the way, like, he never really came from like a huge CS type of competitive play, but he's young, and I think he has like his own little flair in the way he aims and stuff like that. And he can be open to certain ideas, and he knows his play style too, in the way like he likes to get aggressive in certain areas.
I think like honestly one of the most underrated players like in this game right now is Zachary. Actually, he's playing Sentinel right now, but he can legitimately play like every role, and he's like really talented and really smart. And I think that like you keep seeing his performances in tournaments. He doesn't get enough talk right now, but he's like one of the by far the most exciting players like to watch. Like if they had personal POVs and you were able to watch him like full time, you'd see how much work he does and like how he works the map and how he plays. It's like just a really smart player overall.
I think Proto from Luminosity Gaming. I think that man is one of the futures of Valorant. Like that, he's very talented. He plays Cypher too, and he destroys everyone in the server, no matter who he's playing. And the Proto is just a very well-rounded player. And on top of that, he has experience from CS, playing at like a MDL semi-pro level. So he already has the aim, he has the brains, and I think he's definitely going to be up there in the next couple, however many, the couple seasons that come up with Valorant.
I think that, my own teammates, Hayes and Cutler, got they get bad reps because, I think they're heavily underrated. They've been, you know, showing up in practice and like matches sometimes as well, you know. Whenever like it's super like down to the wire, you know, their experience, you know, shows.
I think people don't really understand how good Alexander is from Moon Raccoons. I think he's really good mechanically. I think he's the best on that team mechanically. I think people know that. People know he's good, but I think he's really good. So I think I'm sure one other player that I'll say is Harmful. I think Harmful is good. He was on Orgless. So I think those two are kind of slept on, because I think they could be on a better team than what they're on now, and I think they would do well in that position.
The most underrated player in professional Valorant, that's gotta be me, right? I'm just so good and I don't get the recognition, you know, so.
Dapper's just kind of hanging out. They know it's going to be tough, but all the kills from Zombs! Could it be another one? The curveball hits him right in the eyes, and it is going to be enough. Beautifully done there.
This video was made possible thanks to our wonderful patrons. A big thank you to everybody on this list, and shout out to Jason, Foxy, Lyra, Mauve, Nate, Nathan, Sierra, Shoopy, Shampoo, Weeaboo, and Spartacus for being Platinum supporters. And an extra special shout out to Mookie Noodles, Marco, and Steven for being Diamond supporters. Thanks a ton, everybody! If you also want to support our channel and unlock perks, check out the Patreon link in the description below, or join our Discord server. If you want to help us out in a different way, leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell to stay up to date is also appreciated. My name is Nikita, and thank you for watching.